Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. I'm JC Proton and this is Series 9, Episode number 8. We're picking up at turn number 42 and we're playing a standard faction of the Sophons on Endless Difficulty in a normal speed game. In this episode, we're going to continue consolidating our fleet together and head over to Wyrix, start sieging that system down. We also picked up a quest having to do with these little flashy things, something about a super weapon. So I guess we're gonna maybe start that quest line. Let's see. Also, I was looking at my laws. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna keep green fertility for now. Actually, at the end of last episode, I fiddled around. I tried canceling it, and I off camera, I shuffled my population around a little bit, fiddled around with things, and decided, yeah, I want to keep green fertility because while it's not fantastic, but it's not terrible either. Like I have, there's some bonus here. That's only like a +7 food. That one's +21. That one's 13. So I mean, it's not nothing. That's 30 industry, right? 31 industry. So some of the systems are legitimately benefiting, and it's generating a little bit of dust as well in some places. Nothing to write home about, but altogether it adds up enough that it's like minus 109 is better than minus 150. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and keep that in place. So let's run through some events real quick here. Curiosities in several constellations need to be examined and their data compared to discover the origin of an endless super weapon. So I don't normally play with super weapons enabled, so I'm guessing this is the quest that lets you discover super weapons. Don't know that I've ever done it. So there's one there and there's one there. So I think I can probably just use the same scout to do both. The other way I was thinking about going was to maybe enact the law for Star Boogie. Make my ships go faster, right? Get ships to their destinations quicker. And let's see, we built a couple of small kinetic attacker ships. We're just going to start consolidating fleets together there. See, that would be 2 turns, 3 turns, 2 turns. Bill Gelly is out here in the Gatria system. Come down this way. All right, we've got a Ruins 1, an Atmospheric 1, and an Atmospheric 1. So we'll just discover all 3 of those. And then head over here towards Artemis. Low gravity, nice. And 25 influence. Irradiated, not so nice. Yeah, I had said something about it. It's kind of a mixed bag of a system there. There are one deposit, only one deposit of blue cap mold. All right, and this detector here has 2 probes. So there's an atmospheric one, a life form one, a subterranean one. Life form one, life form one, life form one, life form one. I'm going to go for another life form. Okay. Blue cap mold deposit and a deposit of antimatter. Pretty nice system. Because I think these are also resources. So you've got several blue caps and super spuds there, and a deposit of antimatter. So on a 5-planet system, pretty nice. So our boosts to the Sophons, the Harashims, the Caltigma, and the Horatio have all come to an end. So let's boost the Harashims again. And we'll have to do spaceport trick type stuff if we want to be efficient about it. So there's a Horatio. He's going to go nowhere. And this one's going nowhere, and we'll do another Horatio. Boost the Horatio. And put them back. And then who else do we need to boost? Caltigma, if we can find some. Okay, there's a Caltigma. There's another one. Okay. Well, I could have done them both all at once, huh? There we go. All right. And that just, I call that the spaceport trick. It's just a way of saving a few resources. Just takes a little elbow grease to get through it. Okay, and Sophons, I think we probably have. I don't know if we can we lift that many? You know what? It's worth it. It's worth doing. Let's try. There's 4 there, so we can lift 3 of them. There's only 2 here. Okay, so now it's only 1. And now I'll go back through and put everything back. Next step here is we're going to go ahead and evacuate the Sefaloros system. And we're going to go ahead and also scrap everything that's there. There aren't resources here, so I don't think it's really worth keeping. All right, these guys, so far we're not finding anything out here. So let's go ahead and head over here. And this Pixis is now guarded, and this ship is already damaged, so I don't want to take a chance that Lumeris might attack me, because they very well might. I got lucky before when they did not. So if I take a straight shot, it's going to take... I might as well go ahead and shoot a probe anyway. Might as well shoot the probes. It's going to take the same number of turns to get there anyway. Alright, that ship is done with his moves. We built the SKAs, colonized Savannah, colonized Tundra. That's 81, that's 83 happiness. I guess I'll stay with that. And we completed booster program, National Museum, and government diversity. Cool. And we're building evaporation inhibitors, which will give us primary terraforming. I'm looking forward to that. And we'll be able to start exploring the next level of curiosities, and we can colonize deserts. And we're going to have that done in 2 turns. I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do next. With this money shortfall, this dust shortfall, I'm tempted to do some dust technologies, but we'll see. You know, I'm curious, how long would it take to do this tech here? That's not too bad. Curiosity Expedition Power 4. That might be a good move. It's 8 turns, but, you know, that's one of the things you get by having the scientist party in charge. Oracle of Science lets you research technologies 1 stage higher than you're normally able to. So that might be worth it. I think that's worth it, really, because in 2 turns I'll see the 3s, and then in another 7 turns I'll see the... Yeah, I think I might do that. That might be the way to go. All right, and let's see, score-wise, we are at 484, so the Horatio are right on my heels, man. They're only 15 points, 14 points behind me. So it'll be interesting to see where these folks are out there. Horatio just passed me. Oh, I just missed out on my chance on Pixis. Ah, well. These guys are coming back. Oh, well. let's just do all of them. Yep, whole bunch of resources. Micro factories. Some super spuds. Some blue cap. Super spuds. More blue cap. So lots of deposits here. 5 luxury deposits on a 5-planet system, plus antimatter. Pretty darn nice. Let's see. See, he's out of probes. This guy has a probe. Okay, it's not guarded. That's good. These guys can get there in 2. Are any of these able to get here in 1? He can. Let's explore this curiosity. Ruins 1. Dust ruins. It's a good anomaly and some research, and it pops a quest. Search the curiosity if you want to find the Sikagoja location and 30 Lost Cities artifacts. But it costs 10 titanium, 10 hyperium, 5 adamantium, and 5 antimatter. Well, you know, I can actually afford it. Those resources are these. They're not in the marketplace yet. They're a booster for the Mavros, who I really want to boost and keep boosting. Oh, Bagaba landed. Cool. Sefaloros landed. Okay, I got stuff I got to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Let me do this quest. I got 20 titanium. Cool. All right, let's go to CB, I think is where they landed. Yeah. I will pick up the Sefaloros. Boost them, and then we got to boost the Mavros too. Mavros are not growing right now, not yet. So lift one of those. And, oh, that one's growing right now. I don't want to lift that one. And that one's growing right now. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to boost them and pay 2. Because I want to get those Mavros going, man. Definitely want to get them going. Okay, so we're back to 3 Sefaloros and 3 Mavros. Okay, great. Cool, lots of boosting is running now here. Okay, so that hydromial is normally on fairly hospitable planets. We might have hydromial access. Okay, let's go find out where Sikagoja is. Sikagoja? Oh, it's right there. Dude, I would have found it anyway. What I was hoping was it would be like way out here, right? And then I could just send a scout from like here and here and here to it, you know, and just go off lane across the galaxy on a long, super long voyage, right? And reveal the galaxy in between, right? Yeah, it didn't work out that way this time. It's pretty fun to do that, though. I definitely like to do that. I would say it was maybe worth it because I have enough of these resources, and honestly, I got the booster that helps me with the Mavros, so that's a plus. Nurgashi is now an outpost. I mean, is that now a colony? Let's see, Sahar. We're gonna want to get that. Something like that. Okay, we'll do the rest of that off camera. That's enough to get it started anyway. And Nurgashi is maybe AC, AT, AE. Looks like it's AF. AF3 on the star lane. And it was what, Sahar, right? Yeah. All right, and we're going to want to move some population to Sahar. For sure we can afford to move 1. And BA could use 1 too. And here we have the pirates just hanging out while this patrol ship is hanging out. Expedition power 2. Has 1 probe. Come on, pirates, sick 'em. $261 attack, all missiles. Wow. And he has armor too. See, 7. How many moves is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 7 movement. So the 8 can get there next turn. The 7 can get there next turn. The 5 needs a head start. He needs a head start. They need a head start. So to get everybody there next turn at the same time, I think I want to have everybody arrive at Wyrix next turn. So that means everybody who needs to move part of the way this turn needs to do that. And then there will be some who are fast enough that can make it. Okay, so the 8s and the 7s are going to stay. And everybody who's slower than 7 is going to start moving now. So then what's going to happen next turn is I'm going to select all of these, and I'm going to give them orders to move there, and then I'll tell it to move all fleet orders so that they'll arrive and all of these other ships will arrive simultaneously. I don't know if there are pirates fleets in that system or not, but I want to time it so that we show up all about the same time, so if we get attacked, we at least have some numbers on our side. Okay, this guy, let's send some probes and see if there's a constellation out here. I remember there was like some flashing happening, but I don't remember how far out it was from the earlier videos. So we're gonna give it a shot here. And let's see, we have 5 left. I'll do one more. Okay, he's done. All right, this guy, since this will be cleared, how close are we to being repaired? A few more turns to go. Oh goodness, look at that. Oh boy. 2 fleets of terrible pirates. 735 attack, 1428 attack. Okay, we are going to have some conflict. We are going to have some fights with pirates. Now, we got to remember, Enfer is watching. Enfer is watching. If we can win 3 battles with Sophon fleets, we'll get this as a reward. Use and lose ships. We'll be teaching Enfer how to effectively fight with military. Because that's a great idea, right? It even says right here, what a good idea. It's the name of the quest line. Yeah, so that gets us a 15% reduction in ship cost. And then we also have shipbuilders. When we assimilated the Mavros, that's a 10% reduction on industry cost to build ships. So that makes it 25. And then if and when we get military in our Senate, in our government, we can run the lower fleet cost law, and that's another 15% reduction. So that is a 40% industry cost reduction on shipbuilding, which is a recipe for success, man. It's a recipe for making a lot of ships, that's for sure. All right, we got Sophons and Horatio grew. Oh, a Horatio grew. Cool. We can move one of them somewhere. If we got one at AC, maybe we can move one over to AE. Sure, he can use another population. Why not? To AE. See, he wants to be on a fertile planet, right? Do I have a fertile? I do. There's one. And those guys like to be on a hot planet, which is why these ones over here. Okay, so AC, and he's going to AE. Okay, cool. All right. And you know what? Over here, there's our incubator ship. Let's bring him over this way. He's going to be heading over here to Wyrix. And let's see, we have some, yeah, we have some Sefaloros here. So let's send a Sefaloros to maybe AG. Maybe two of them to AG. And then from AG we'll continue spreading them. Okay, and then Sahar needs population. Okay, great. So I'm sending one over there. That works. So these guys are at 2, 3, 1. We need to get military up there to deal with this stuff. Okay, cool. KB. Yeah, he needs to go this way. Okay, does this have? It does. That's good. That's improving that. The interplanetary transport network benefits, especially if you have a strategic resource there. Colonize Savannah. Okay, yeah, the Mavros needs to go back to the hot planet. Much better. Okay, great. All right, let's advance the turn and let's tussle with these pirates, man. Let's throw down with these guys. It's been a long time coming. Okay, so we're going to grab these guys, select all. We're going to tell them to move here, and then we're going to click move all fleets. Ready? Here we go. Move. They're starting to move as soon as they start to move, and we're clicking move all fleets. And this guy needs to move too. Select all. You guys go. Everybody go. They didn't all get there in time. Ah. Oh. That could have been that could have been done better. Okay. Wow. Okay. This might not be too good. How did it turn out here? Okay, let's take a look at what we got going on here. All our ships here. Well, we'll just look at what they're attacking with. Okay. That's mixed kinetics. Mostly missiles, and that one's it looks like it's all lasers. Okay. For us, what are we good at? Really, that one's got a lot. That one's got a lot of missiles, and this one's got some missiles. So if we go, we're gonna have to look at it. It's gonna be, that's mostly kinetic that we're dealing with. That one's energy, and then these ones are kinetic. So that's 600 kinetic, 800 energy. So it's gonna be pretty mixed up. And our damage output is a little bit better at longer range. Long and medium range, we do okay. And we have a fair bit of guns in our fleet, so I think we'll do pretty well against missiles. So if we go power to shields to defend against his energy attacks, and we have our fleets, let's concentrate all of our fleets. Extra shield capacity and absorption. And if we put all of our fleets, all our ships together into one flotilla, then they'll fight, they'll protect each other basically. Well, he doesn't have enough to attack the bottom lane really. No, I'll just keep them all together. So I think this will be the best defense. The guns are close together to defend against the missile attacks, and our shields are pumped up. So I think we'll shoot down most of the missiles coming in, and the shields hopefully will do enough damage fast enough that we'll take them out before we take too many casualties here. So total strength is we have them about 2 to 1. He has us by energy damage. We have him by kinetic damage by a lot. And we're the best match at medium and long range. And we're choosing a long range battle tactic. So I think all of that is pretty good decision making. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, he's choosing hard target, 25% long range defense bonus. Okay, so we're going to throw down with the poachers. As I want long range, he wants medium range, so we're going to start at long range and then close to medium range. These will stay at long range the whole fight since they're in a different lane than us. All right, here we go. First big fight of the game. Yep, we're shooting down his missiles pretty well. Ours are landing pretty well because he's all energy. So he's not able to defend against our missiles very well at all. Great. Yep, our defenses are doing okay against their missiles. Cool. We did pretty well. It looks like we lost no ships. Took some damage. Oh, and we're getting attacked again. This time, hopefully, we've got it. More of the ships arrived. Yeah, it looks like we had more ships show up. Actually, you know what? I want to see how the math was on that other fight. So yeah, we did a lot of missile damage. Missiles and beams. Cool, yeah, our shields did really well. Alright, let's do the same tactic. That worked really well. And do we have anybody who's heavily damaged? He's kind of beat up. Okay, I'm going to put him down in this lane by himself, and hopefully he won't get attacked. Looks like it's, I think the odds are even better now. We're even more in our favor. Let's watch one cinematic from it, just for fun. That one. All right, I'm curious to see what the math was there. We took more damage, 2,800 damage. I want to watch it from the point of view of the ship that got blown up. He was a pretty good ship. I mean, he did 320 something damage. He was pretty high damage output. He's doing pretty well at shooting down the torpedoes. I mean the missiles. Yeah, we need bigger missile volleys. We need bigger missile volleys, man. All right, well, we are now sieging at Wyrix. We can guard. And here we are. We can now explore a Signal 3. Or can we? Oh, he's not a scout. There's a scout there, though. No, Wyrix. Yeah, I'll have to take a look around here. Okay, Atlas is established as a colony now. We have Tionha. And for watching, we won 3 battles with the Sophon fleet, so we now have use and lose ships. Emperor seems to be getting the hang of war, although you seem to have inadvertently given Emperor some interesting ideas about tactics. Oh well, all part of the learning process. Raise militarist to 15% and at least 3 systems. Okay, convince the Sophon people it's a good idea to install an infra module into a large number of new warships. And I'll get a whole bunch of Eden incense. So we need to raise our militarist support. Well, that works out great. That's exactly what I want to do. The Unfallen were the first to raise one of their heroes to level 9. Okay. This guy got to level... It, I guess, is since it's a robot. It got to level 6 now. Built more SKAs. You know what? Let's attack. Let's attack the pirates. See how it goes. We could do preemptive bombing. We could go guerrilla. Or we could go blitz. We only have enough manpower. Let's do the bombing. Looks like we got them about halfway down. I wonder if they had reserves. They did have 100 in reserve. Okay, I'm going to retreat. Sometimes you end up getting a ground battle remains or something out of it. Okay, so we'll be able to attack again. Merge. Except for the detector. I'll leave the detector in there. Oh, I know we've got this other fleet coming. Okay. So that is another 4. 5 coming. Okay, this guy's beat up. Probably gonna have him go to Sahar. But we should be able to probably take Wyrix down next turn. Deep crust secrets, primary terraforming, colonized desert. Cool. So we can explore curiosity level 3, and primary terraforming is going to let us terraform anything that's a sterile planet into something that's not sterile. It's better, but not as good as fertile. Sounds like I'm losing my voice here, so I guess we'll probably, I guess we'll rev up this record a year. Yeah, I'm gonna play around, rewatch those battles a little bit, and you know, probably find a good screenshot for the thumbnail for this video. All right, man. So finally invading, defeated the pirates at Wyrix, their fleets, and we're now invading. Oh, looks. They're going to have a new pirate fleet appearing. So that's going to be a little tricky. Let's see, so it's a 9 of 14. And we're going to have, coming in here, we have a 3. And a 1, and 1. So we have 5 fleets coming in. And we have 5 spaces in that fleet. Perfect. So hopefully it'll pick the battle will happen with the 5 fleets that come in there. And we'll have our 5 healthiest ships. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, right? And off camera, I'll do this stuff here. All right. Well, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks everyone for watching.